Okay, so AJ Brown joined a Commander fan stream to explain him fighting with Marshawn Lattimore. Meanwhile, I just heard the worst possible national media take for Super Bowl 59. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's not all. The New Orleans Saints flew into Philadelphia to talk to Kellen Moore in person. Plus, Adam Schefter gives us an update on Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson. So much to unpack, including a heart-to-heart with CJ Johnson and Nick Sirianni. But first, listen to A.J. Brown welcome some young Eagles to the Super Bowl.
Welcome to that bowl. Welcome to that bowl. You hear me? You hear me? Hey, yo. We had the grill with Well, welcome to that bowl. We're going to celebrate tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Tall Podcast, home of the Super Bowl-bound Eagles. If you rock with the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. Well, Eagle Nation, it's only been a couple days since we dropped 55 points in the NFC Championship, and Colin Cowherd thinks we're not even going to touch the red zone versus the Chiefs.
When the Eagles run it in the Super Bowl, Chiefs ain't going to be able to stop it. Just because they stopped Buffalo's, they're not going to be able to stop this one.
They may not get into the red zone.
The Eagles might not get into the red zone.
All right.
Seriously?
I think Kansas City's defense, we now have to be honest. Lockdown corner, dominant defensive line, multiple edge defenders, hyper-athletic linebackers. I don't think people are giving Kansas City's defense the credit.
Really?
That to me just sounded like he was describing the Philadelphia Eagles defense, not the Kansas City Chiefs, which I do think is good, but it's not the Eagles. And even still, if you wanted to hype up the Chiefs defense, why would you be saying a team that just scored 55 points in a championship game won't even get to the red zone? Knock it off. I can't wait to brotherly shove our way to a Super Bowl win because I know people hate that play and will always look to try to discredit Jalen Hurts, although this is how it started and now this is how it's going. 2 Super Bowl appearances in 3 years with a chance to win. Look at the list of quarterbacks to reach 2 Super Bowls in their first 5 years. Aikman, Brady, Elway, Jalen Hurts, Mahomes, Roethlisberger, Kurt Warner, Russell Wilson. What a great list to be on. And look at this comparison. Quarterback starts without an interception, longest streak in the playoffs, 22 to 2024. Jalen has 7 straight games without an INT. Mahomes in 22-23 had 6. So again, the question might be time to give Jalen his respect. Some will, but most will probably wait until he wins the Lombardi. No matter what list you put up, last 3 seasons, including playoffs, the numbers look similar. And this is with the almighty Patrick Mahomes, who once again will be playing Jalen Hurts for the second time in 3 years. As for the Commanders, they really thought that they could compete with the Eagles when they beat us back in Week 16 without Jalen Hurts. This was their locker room.
Take every one of us, everybody in this locker room, man. Collective mindset, it did take everybody, all right? Heavy hitters now live here.
Well, them so-called heavy hitters might have beat some teams, but got beat 55 to 23 versus the Eagles. And as good as the Eagles' offense was, the defense balled. One thing that the Commanders did versus the Lions and a lot of teams was run quick game, and we shut it down. And although the game is over, it's important because the Kansas City Chiefs run a lot of quick game too. Listen to Brian Baldinger break it down.
Let's watch the Eagles attack the Commanders' quick game. You got a wide trip set right here, and here they come. All right, going to try these little hitches. Quinyon Mitchell cleans it up. It's a consistent theme to everything they do. Watch Cooper DeJean right here. You got a wide bunch formation. Like, attack the bunch. Step up and clean it up. It's play after play. You watch this 2-point conversion right here. No free releases, no free lunches, no easy releases. You want to throw this right here, Dawson Eckler? Here comes Quinyon. All right, they attack the quick game. All right, something to look for in the Super Bowl right here. You're going to see a little Austin Eckler right here. Attack the quick game. Not let it get started. Step up and clean it up. You back up, you give it up. It's not how the Eagles play. They step up and clean it up.
This Eagles defense under Fangio is going to be ready for Andy Reid's quick game. As for some of the chippiness versus the Commanders in the NFC Championship, listen to A.J. Brown go on Rondo's stream and explain what happened. Shout out to bro.
Damn,
And then like the game, bro, like Marshawn is straight, bro.
Yeah, so why you punch my man in the face?
First of all right, you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Listen. He engaged me first.
Yeah.
He engaged me first, so he was knocking my helmet off. So when I was knocking his helmet off,
Yeah.
I just stopped, bro. I just stopped. Like I put my hands out because I'm still playing football. I'm not out there to fight, but I will fight if it would go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to play football and my hands out, and the ref's trying to like stop it. He kept going, so that's probably why he got it.
But it was 50, bro. It was 50-50, bro.
But that's a football play though. Like guys tussle all the time though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just stopped when they said stop, and he ain't stopped.
Rondo is a funny dude. I don't watch all his content. He's a Commander fan, but when he drops Eagle reactions, it's hilarious. He be going on and on, good, bad, ugly, sad. But shout out to him for having AJ on after that loss. Speaking of AJ Brown, we talked yesterday a little bit about that block he did, but listen to Baldy break it down from a different angle.
Let's watch A.J. Brown on the first play of the game. Saquon, this is a down block right here. All right, now watch him. Moves his feet here and creates this chain reaction where Dante Fowler goes down and everybody else trips, and there goes Saquon into the alley. This is a difficult block for anybody. Now, Saquon doesn't go 60 yards if you don't get this block done. All right, so you watch this from another angle right here, and here he is. He's looking in. He's positioning himself. He's getting his feet right. He's the best blocking wide receiver in this whole league. And you watch this right here. Look at what it causes. Down goes Fowler. Bobby Wagner trips. All right? And that gets Saquon into the alley. Like, it's stalk blocking. It's angle blocking. It's downfield. He enjoys it. He's excellent at it. And Saquon doesn't put up almost 2,500 yards this year if it isn't for the blocking of A.J. Brown.
Not many receivers block defensive ends. And again, we got to credit everybody, including Jeff Stoutland. I know Saquon gets all the credit because he be making people miss, running people over, doing things we never seen. But it's a total team effort. Moving on to the Kellen Moore news. A Saints beat writer tweeted this yesterday. The Saints are flying to Philadelphia tonight to interview Kellen Moore for the head coaching job, per sources. Now again, he was already interviewed by the Saints virtually. I guess they like what they hear or like what they saw in the NFC Championship week because they elected to fly in yesterday to talk to Kellen Moore. This ain't that close to the Super Bowl, but it still reminds me of the Arizona Jonathan Gannon Super Bowl blunder. Did he talk with Arizona while we were out there in Arizona? I don't know. Hopefully, whatever gets done tonight is done because when we go to New Orleans, we need Kellen Moore focus because the level of focus he showed championship week is exactly what we need in the Super Bowl. The ground game is always good between Kellen and Stoutland, but the air game was exactly what we needed from Jalen Hurts and Kellen Moore. Quick timing passes, motion to show the defense's hand, quick, easy hitches, and then when Jalen got cooking, he went deep to A.J. Brown, he went deep to Dallas Goedert, and then when the defense was afraid of the arm, he brought out the quarterback draw, which paid off. Saquon great blocking as Jalen walks in untouched. Switching over to our head coach, listen to what Big Play Slay said on his podcast about him being lit still and Nick Sirianni.
Man, I'm just so happy right now, man. Y'all understand. Y'all just don't understand the feeling I got right now, man. The feeling I got the 4 years with Nick Sirianni. 2-time NFC Championship, 2-time Super Bowl, going to it, man. Like, y'all got quit. I'm trying to tell y'all. I remember what y'all saying that y'all want this man fired after week 4. We here, man. It's lit. It's lit. I'm telling you, it was lit, man. I went live after the game and all kind of stuff. Gilly came into the locker room. Man, I know y'all probably seen the video, man. It was electrifying, man. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Way better feeling than my first time. You understand? I'm not gonna lie because it's just so much adversity. See, the other one, the first one, everybody kind of like didn't kind of truly expect it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't everybody like, the Eagles team, they became alone, they became one of the best defense. Now this time was like, they kind of expect us to be a great team, and then we got to do so much because everybody wanted to go to the Eagles and beat the Eagles, and you can't beat us. I think 14-1 in the last 15 games. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We're going to the Super Bowl, man. As you see, I'm still lit. You know what I'm saying? I slept with the hat on, for y'all to know. I slept with it. And it stayed just like this because I kind of glued it to me, so it's not going to come off.
Slay always cracks me up. The first time we went, it was like, oh, the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. This time it was expected of us, especially with the roster. And we went through adversity and we still got it done. So you got to give Nick Sirianni his props too. He was a part, and some of that adversity was all on him, and he overcame it. Look at him and CJ Gardner-Johnson on the sideline. This is a special moment. Shout out to Britt Lives on Twitter. She was the one who actually recorded that, and it's been shared by a lot of big media outlets. But Nick Sirianni absolutely loves his players, and the players, offense and defense, love Nick Sirianni. As for Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson, they get 2 weeks of rest. They're going to need it because I want both of them to play, but we at least need one. Listen to Schefter on the Pat McAfee show discuss it.
Well, look, Cam Jurgens came in and gutted it out and was able to play through a back injury that they didn't think he was going to be able to play with. They kept him there as an emergency center. He was used in an emergency when Landon Dickerson could barely walk out there. They need one of them out there for the Super Bowl. I would think that both of them will have a real chance to be out there with the extra week of work. If they had to play the Super Bowl in a short week, that might be a big problem, but I'm sure the extra week will do well for both guys and their chances of being back out there on Super Bowl Sunday. But that was a gritty effort by that Eagles line. It's been the strength of the team all year long. They make things happen. They continue to make things happen. And you're wondering, you're like, are they going to run out of bodies there? Because it was incredible to see Jurgens initially. We thought he wasn't going to play. Then he's active. You're like, he's active. Whoa. But then he doesn't start. Dickerson's starting. They put Tyler Steen in at guard, which is what I think they were planning all along to do. And then Dickerson can't make it through, and Jurgens comes back in. It was pretty impressive to see what these guys fought through to play and win that game and play the way they did.
Yeah, I think Cam Jurgens came out and said, like, Sirianni basically, motivate. There's not. Oh. I would have, yeah. He came out and gave a full quote at his locker, basically chit-chatting about the mindset of the team, how tight the team is, how close they are, how much of a family they are. So if you can play, you're going to play for your team. Yeah. And Sirianni doesn't do anything is what everybody says. But then Cam Jurgens is like, well, the fact that we have such a family here led by Sirianni is the only reason why I go out there and do that.
Well, Schefter is optimistic about both them playing, but you heard Pat McAfee. A lot of people say Sirianni don't do nothing. Cameron Jurgens literally said he was able to play through the pain because of the love from Sirianni and his team. Man, I can't wait for 2 weeks. It's going to be a long but exciting 2 weeks. With all that being said, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. I absolutely love hearing from y'all. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. We'll be going live a couple times this week as well. Some good stuff coming up, including the jersey giveaway. Last but not least, muscle up. We out.